This jaguar cub is 6-month-old Khan, named after the current Jacksonville Jaguars owner, Shad Khan. Jaguars have been a part of the Jacksonville Zoo since the famous black jaguar Zorro in 1967. American alligators are some of the oldest zoo members. Emily Mikas is the alligator primary keeper.
Alligators have been a part of the zoo's collection for 99 years.
Wild Florida is a specialized exhibit just for the American alligators. It's one of the 15 exhibits that imitate and perfect elements animals would be living in if they were in the wild. However, a look back at the history of the zoo shows this was not always the case. Springfield Park Zoo opened in May 1914.
They encountered some problems.
Jida Osborne is the 100-year celebration coordinator for the Jacksonville Zoo and Gardens. She told me the main reasons why the Springfield location was not successful.
One big thing that happened was a flooding event due to a storm that came through, and since at that point, at that time, it was all native animals, what they did to save the animals was literally let most of them go.
In 1924, the zoo chose the current location along the Trout River to be its permanent home. The previous Springfield Zoo reopened in 1925 as the Municipal Zoo and the Museum of Natural History, but criticisms continued.
The zoo found itself in challenging times, I believe, in the 60s and 70s.
This is Brian Eisel, a snake expert who remembers when there was talk to shut down the Jacksonville Zoo completely after no new exhibit progressions were being made.
The zoo at that time was accredited in 1971 by the AZA, which is the Association of Zoos and Aquariums, and it's a very prestigious accreditation for us to have.
But it was dicey for a while. Conditions weren't good. Animals were partitioned off by huge concrete walls called grottos.
If you look back at it now, it looks so prehistoric, but at the time it was a fantastic way to display the animals, and everybody was really happy about it. But you know, progressing into a more natural looking exhibit is what was the deciding factor to get rid of the grotto and make it into what is now the great apes areas.
The grottos were destroyed in 1990, and new efforts to create exhibits more exact to animals' natural environments began. During the 2000s, the Jacksonville Zoo and Gardens has continued striving to create the best exhibit conditions, most notably in 2005.
The Jacksonville Zoo and Gardens is home to many different types of animals. The giraffe loop has been here since 2005 and offers visitors a chance to feed giraffes.
Our youngest is just a week old and our oldest is 2 years. In the wild, they come from eastern, central, and northern Africa mostly.
Jacob Moser is an education guide at the Giraffe Loop and Overlook, which is one of the most popular exhibits at the zoo today. The zoo's latest project, the Land of the Tiger exhibit, opened in early March. Nicole, Lora, Inside Jacksonville.